this at the studio. Like I've never. This is usually just my home cup.
You just can't. So, welcome to the YouTube interviews. Welcome to the effects of the COVID-19 virus on the arts and beyond. This is what this interview is about. My name is Brian Murphy. With us, there's our special guest, Stephanie Ray Williams. She's with Dance Theater of Harlem. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi.
How you doing? So, I want to get right to what you are doing with DTH right now, because it sounds very interesting. And so tell us what's happening with DTH and how you're adjusting to this whole situation.
All right. So when all of this situation started, I guess it started for me 3 weeks ago. I guess 3.5 weeks ago. What did it?
Yeah, it's been about almost a month.
3.5 weeks ago, we were on tour in Detroit. And we had seen, what was going on in the news, and it was like our last tour for this month was in Detroit, or not for this month because now it's April, but for last month. I'm sorry, it's really hard for me to keep track of.
That's fine. DTH travels a lot.
Yeah,
and you guys were on tour. You guys were on tour quite a bit this past season, right?
Yeah, we travel about 15, 20 weeks a year, so I spend most of my time on the road, which I love. And it's really odd because I haven't spent 3 weeks in this apartment where I'm sitting right now, like ever.
This is interesting. It's weird, isn't it? Yes. Welcome home, Stephanie.
This is what I've been paying for.
That's right.
So we were on tour in Detroit, and we had a big week lined up. We had a huge premiere for a ballet to music by a very famous pop artist. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say his name.
I would just say a famous pop artist. That's perfect.
Famous pop artist, and it was supposed to be a big premiere. And it was the premiere that we were having in Detroit before our big season in New York, which was supposed to be happening April 18th to 20th. So obviously that's not happening anymore. Yeah. But we were in Detroit, and I think we got in on Monday, and then we had Tuesday off, and then Wednesday we rehearsed, and then Thursday we had a student show, which we call lecture demonstrations, for about 2,000 fourth graders.
Wow, that's a lot.
We had known that from the news that things were getting a little funny. Like, we had seen that in Detroit they canceled St. Patrick's Day parade that weekend, and so we were getting a little nervous, and we're just going to keep going forward until we can't any longer. And so we did our lecture demonstration that Thursday, and for the 2,000 fourth graders, and they were really lovely and full of energy and seemed to really enjoy what we had to give them. And then right after the show ended, we were called up to the stage. We were supposed to have a lunch and then come back for 3 hours of rehearsal for the premieres and the shows that weekend. And they said, we have to go home. Everything's been canceled this weekend, and that's as far as we can get. Our flight's even been canceled for Sunday night to get back to New York City. So right now our company manager's on the phone, and we are trying to get you on the first flight we can. Some people may go, some people might stay and go on later. We ended up all getting on a flight that evening. Wow. So that was that, and just like no premiere, no show. No. Like
all that work too. You worked really hard for that show, and here you are just about to do it, and you did.
And Detroit is like one of those cities we go to a lot, and it's one of my favorite cities to go to. Perform at the big opera house. It's this huge, grand opera house with a really huge stage, and it has got a really great sprung floor, and it's like I look forward to it. It's one of those great audiences. So I was bummed. Yeah. Bummer is kind of like, the simplest way I can put all of my feelings into one word.
Yes. So, Stephanie, adjusting to life in New York because not be on the road, because I know you're on the road a lot, and you enjoy it. You're working really hard for a show that doesn't work. Here we are 3 weeks later. How have you adjusted?
Well, I'm trying to maintain a schedule, but also give myself the rest and the freedom that I don't normally get in my day-to-day life, working as much as I work and traveling as much as I can. So, like, for instance, you said, would you like to do the meeting this morning at 9? Like, I know this is going to sound terrible, but I haven't really been waking up at 9. I've been waking up a little later.
Got it.
I mean,
that's okay.
I'm a what? Right now, so
that's okay. This is like your time. This is shifting for you right here, right now. This is your peak of the day. This is your peak of your day. And you know what? But you said something though, Stephanie, that I think that resonates, is to enjoy some of this time. Because personally, I haven't really been able to do that because I'm on edge. I like to be edgy, and I like to do stuff. But
yeah, you're a mover.
We just want to keep going, right? But to be able to sit back into that comfy chair and just kind of chill.
Yeah.
It's hard to do sometimes, isn't it? So getting back to some of the work that you're doing, maybe some of the work that maybe some gratifying work. DTH, don't they have some nice programming coming up?
So yeah, what I've been doing is I was technically layoff after road shows. So for the first 2 weeks of the last 3.5 weeks, I was on layoff, which meant like I was really kind of chilling. And what I really did was, because I can't chill for more than like a day without getting completely. So I did basically probably what everyone in the whole world has done. I've cleaned. That took about a week. I mean, just everything was just wiped down. And then I went on some bike rides on my bicycle.
Oh, nice.
I've been getting up and taking advantage of this gym that I have at my house that has not been closed yet.
Good.
And they have like tons of Lysol wipes in there, and just wipe everything down. On the days that are pretty and sunny, like today was a beautiful sunny 66-degree spring day in the city. My boyfriend has a motorcycle, so we've been going out on like a ride, and there's no traffic, so it's like
there's nobody around.
The Bronx, the South Bronx where I live, to the tip of Manhattan, like the southern tip of Manhattan, in like 15 minutes. It's like crazy.
It's crazy. So you know, Stephanie, being a dancer, we know that we have to stay in shape. We know that we don't know how long this is going to last.
Yeah.
Have you been taking class every day? Do you feel your body changing? Does that worry you? Or you just sort of accept it? Where are you at regarding your dancing and the unknown?
So regarding my dancing, my body, I've been trying to do like the dance along with, like today I took the Cindy's ballet class, Isabel Bolton and James Whiteside. I try and find like whatever live class is on Instagram, at whatever time of the day. Like I'm not trying to like say every day I have to take class at this time, because that's my normal, non-COVID-19 lifestyle. So I'm like trying to give myself a little ease where I can ease into my day, because why not? So today at 1, I was like, oh, my Instagram was like live video starting, and I was like, okay, I guess it's time to stand up.
I love that. And you did.
I've also been giving myself class, and then me and my roommate's also a dancer, and my boyfriend works in dance, so he takes dance recreationally. We've been teaching each other class in the yoga studio, which has been quite fun because we never spend this much time together.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So, and then even my roommate, her boyfriend, he likes to dance salsa, but he used to dance ballet. So one day he came over, taught us an hour ballet class, and then they danced salsa while I stretched.
Okay. So really it sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's chill and kind of relaxing. There was one day I took Tamara Rojo's class, and I had not every day is just like every day in the studio is not the same.
Yes.
I took Tamara's class, and I realized that I might be a little out of shape, and I got a little down on myself. And then I I got a little down on myself, but I finished her class, and I paused the video a few times because this was just on Instagram TV, so I could pause it and go back. So I paused it a couple times and the combination again instead of just one.
It's a good idea.
The first time was a little, I might have just been one of those days, but I was really getting out of myself, and I was like, why am I getting down on myself? I'm doing this. So
Stephanie, I love the outlook. I love your outlook. It's just sort of like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill. I think that resonates, because I think we just need to do that. This is an opportunity to kind of find yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I spoke with one of my coworkers at Dance Theater of Harlem, and I was like, I've been really good about like taking class and going to the gym. And I was like, she said, well, yeah. I think I was talking to her, and I was wearing my poinches around the house. Just wearing them like slippers, And she goes, Stephanie, I haven't really been so like hard about myself taking class, but I've been painting every day.
Oh, interesting.
And for me, it's put in perspective for myself that when I have all of this time and I don't have to necessarily commit to anything, what am I choosing to do with my time? And she's been doing, she's building cabinets and painting. And I was like, wow, who is this? She's such a fun head in a normal way. She said,
I love that.
And Virginia Johnson, she's writing a novel. So,
interesting.
We had a couple Zoom meetings together as a company, and where we're checking in and making sure that no one's totally going nuts. But our social media and marketing team has been working like double time, like extra, because they're like, the only way that we can stay present and hopefully not fold as a company and have people hopefully not forget us during this time is present on social media. And so, like you mentioned earlier, which I didn't even know about, Ingrid's teaching a class on Wednesday. Tomorrow we have company class, which is the first time we've had a company ballet class. We had a company gyrokinesis class last week, and tomorrow we're doing, Lorraine Graves is teaching us ballet.
Nice.
And then we've been doing TikToks. We've been encouraged to do TikToks.
I've heard about that. I got it on my phone too.
I did a Don't Rush TikTok where I go from my pajamas to my tutu, my sugar plum tutu. And also I filmed myself doing a false eyelash application tutorial.
Nice.
It is so hard to talk to the camera when no one's there. It's
hard.
Oh, guys.
It's a strange feeling. This finishes off, Stephanie. I think what I'm getting out of this, and what I like about your perspective and what you're saying, is just the chill. I think there's a lot of anxiety going on right now. There's this anxiety. There's a feeling I got to get something done. But what are we going to get done?
Well, and I don't want you to think that like all day is my chill.
No. But I like the perspective of it, though. I like that perspective. It doesn't mean you're not working. It just means to just enjoy when there is a time to enjoy. It's okay too.
I have my moments where I'm like, I need to go.
With that being said, this is Stephanie Ray Williams. Just keep going, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. She's with the Dance Theater of Harlem. Please check them out. Please check her out. Beautiful dancer, and she's a beautiful person.
The arts organizations.
Support the arts organizations. I love it. Thank you, Stephanie, very much. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks for moving it to my favorite time of the day, nighttime.
Right now. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching this interview. Appreciate it. Take care, Stephanie. Okay. Bye.